Good day to everyone. Ms. Gurmeet and I will be presenting on integration of 21st century skills through employee projects in language classrooms. So what do we mean by 21st century skills? 21st century skills are categorized into life and career skills, learning and innovation skills, and finally, information, media, and technology skills. Learning and innovation skills especially refer to a mental process, which is very crucial to today's graduates to adapt and succeed in the 21st century workplace. And learning and innovation skills also refer to the 4 C's, which are communication skills, collaboration skills, critical thinking skills, and finally, creativity. We language teachers actually integrate the 4 C's in our language classrooms through a variety of teaching and learning activities, such as group discussions, role plays, debates, presentations, storytelling, and mock interviews, and so on and so forth. But all these are actually simulated situations created in the comfort of the classroom. They do not actually provide authentic experience to the language learners, right? So that brings us to the challenge that we language teachers face, which is how can we English language instructors use authentic or real life situations to engage students in developing the 4 C's. Okay. In institutions of higher learning, actually these authentic experiences are actually created through work-based learning, which could be in the form of internships and job shadowing, workplace visits, and so on. But these are possible actually only to course subject learners, for example, like business students or engineering students or IT students in their third year or in their final year of study. And this is not possible to language learners who are mostly in the first year or in the second year of study. But employer projects actually provide an amazing opportunity for language instructors to incorporate the projects and to create an atmosphere or situation where language learners can actually use real life situations to improve on their language learning experiences. So what do we mean by employer projects? Employer projects are actually situations which are presented when students are presented with immediate challenges faced by businesses. And these students are required to work collaboratively with their peers, with their group members to develop solutions or to come up with suggestions within a very short period of time. I mean, sometimes like 2 months or 3 months time, and to present these solutions and suggestions to the actual employers. All right. This process actually helps them to learn and develop key employability skills, which are the 4 C's of collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, and communication. Right. So with that, we come to now that we know what employer projects are, we come to our research questions. Actually, we have 2 research questions. The first question is, how can employee projects be incorporated into language classrooms? And the second research question that we have here is, do employer projects help in developing the 4 C's among learners? So I pass it on to Ms. Gurmeet now to answer these 2 questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kamala. A good day to everyone. Now I will carry on the presentation by explaining the methodology used. We actually used action research, and the data was collected through students' feedback, students' artifacts, which is their project work, and the employer's feedback. Right? Moving on. Now, to answer the first research question, we looked at have different steps to the process, which is first identifying the course best suited for the employer projects, right? Then we selected the most suitable employer project based on the level of study and nature of the course. Then once that was done, we contacted and liaised with the employer. We set an alignment meeting, right? So during the alignment meeting, we found out the employer's expectations and we aligned those with the course learning outcomes, right? And once that was done, then we mapped the entire timeline for the entire project, right? And then we had a kickoff session with the employer where the students managed to meet the employer and ask them questions related to the employer project and the employer's expectations, right? And then after that was done, students prepared the materials, right? And did their research and came up with suggestions for the employer project, right? Moving on, right? And this is the slide where we show the alignment of the course learning outcomes and the timeline, yeah, of the entire project. moving on. Right, now this is looking at students feedback on communication, right? This is where the students actually gave us feedback after they had completed the employer project, where student one says that he or she managed to learn phrases that help in to explain mental health better, and student two mentioned that he or she had was more professional in his or her speech, conveying ideas to teammates in a clear manner, right? Moving on with students' feedback on collaboration. Here, students mentioned that, how the student learned how to be cooperative, how to compromise in order to improve the level of cooperation. And this student also realized that this employer project would not have been possible if he or she did not work together with the group mates. Right, and students also, another student mentioned about the importance of having good team working skills, right? Okay, and they were able to adjust to new conditions while cooperating with each other, right? Students' feedback on critical thinking, right? A very important point made by student 6 is the student was able to raise more critical discussion with peers and family. Now, this was outside the classroom, which was interesting because the student, whatever discussions took place within the team, right, they managed to take that and apply that to their real life and discuss those things with their peers and family. And another student mentioned about critically selecting the best points to elaborate on, right? Okay, so those are the things on critical thinking, right? And this goes on to answer the second research question, right? Where we look at students' artifact, the first one on creativity. So if you look on your left, right, you will see that this is what the students actually researched on, and this is what they found out, but they didn't stop there. What they did was they gave further suggestions on how to improve the hotline based on their research on what was done in another country. So this is excellent, where they actually use their creative thinking skills. Yeah, another one where the students gathered data from Australia, right? They managed to get on, supporting adults in a more respectful relationship. This was one of their suggestions based on research, and then they followed up with their own suggestions based on their own critical thinking, right? Now, moving on, the employer's feedback, right? The employer, here we have feedback from one employer who stated that, the presentations were beyond the employer's expectations, right? The students were well prepared, they had done their research well, they had used creativity, and the presentations were well thought out. Yes. Okay, and in conclusion, we would like to mention that students actually managed to work with employers in real time. That was beneficial for them. They managed to experience real life situations. They felt empowered to find solutions to real life problems, right? Real world problems. And the constructive feedback that they got from their employer gave them an idea on what to expect at the workplace, right? And last but not least, it actually helped break the monotony of classroom learning, right? That's all from us today. Thank you.
Thank you.